Oh, wow. Wow. But this right here, it appears to be screwed shut. Hopefully gold bars. That'd be cool. This is so far the most interesting part of this locker. Here we go, big moment. It's such an interesting piece. I've never found anything like this. And then let's hit the juice. You ready? Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, what's up, Locker Nuts? We're back at this unit, and I have some help today. Tyler, you probably recognize Tyler from a couple videos now, right?
Yep.
He's helped me a few times. That last one you helped me clean out, that was last year, was it?
Yes.
I think so, last year. Tyler's home from college on spring break, so he's free to help me, and I really appreciate it because there's a lot of stuff to move. We're on the second floor, and I've only got so much time today because I got to pick the girls up from school, so thanks for helping me.
No problem.
I appreciate it. All right, well, we're not going to do any unboxing for a while, so me and Tyler are just going to get working. Just moving stuff out. I've got the trailer. We're loading up for the flea market tomorrow. So when we get in there and we get some interesting stuff, we'll restart the camera, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff in there. We'll see. Okay, here's where we're at. What are we finding a lot of mostly?
Water bottles.
A lot of water bottles, huh? And it's maybe good because I did look these up and I saw them on Amazon for 16 bucks each for these mirrors. If nothing else, it's probably a lot of scrap aluminum. Probably take it to the scrapyard. That'd be a shame though. But this is oh wow. They're all scuffed up. Like I kind of feel like this is older store models or something. But the insides are all clean, like they're brand new, never used. Look at that. Huh. Weird. Okay, there's a lot of this stuff. Looks like the whole pallet jack is holding water bottles. But we're seeing some other stuff here. There's a chop saw. Looks pretty decent. Hopefully it works. And then, what's that thing up there? Can't see what that is, but there's a nice Tommy Hilfiger suitcase or something. And then this black case right here looks really interesting. A couple more tools back here. So maybe. But this right here, look at this. Got some kind of Asian writing on there. And it appears to be screwed shut. So I did bring my screw gun. We'll take that off and see what's in there. I'm thinking water bottles, but what do you think?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Hopefully gold bars. That'd be cool. Okay, so every box on here was water bottles. We just filled these racks back up right here. We emptied these out and then filled them back up. All water bottles. But that's 100 bucks at least. Probably 200 bucks. It looks like it's decent. So that's some money. And this is like a table back here. Huh, a little metal table. Okay, we'll try to bring that to the market. And the shelves, if we can fit them, we'll bring them. If we can't fit them, I'll just sell them locally. Dang it, and there's a car tire back there. That sucks. Huh. Jeez. That's weird. This is so far the most interesting part of this locker. So let's see if it's worth it. If it lives up to the excitement here. I don't think I've ever found a screwed shut crate before. Okay. Think gold bars, Tyler. Gold bars. Or silver bars. That's all right. That'll be all right. Okay, I think that's it. All right, here we go. Here we go, big moment. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, could it be the bars are underneath the plastic? I don't know. It's not looking good. What is this? Okay, this is a dirty carpet, but there is something underneath. Okay. Why is that here? It's nailed on too, not screwed, I think. Here, come in here at that light. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. What is this? It just looks like garbage. Right?
Yeah.
Metal?
Crutches? I think I saw a vacuum.
Oh man, I thought it was something good in here. This is a bizarre locker. And Grace could use those. Okay. It's foam in here. Foam. More aluminum.
Is that a golf bag?
Extensions for the crutches. Is that what this is? Maybe it's golf clubs. This is like random.
Catcher's bag for baseball.
Is that what it is?
That looks like.
I think it's empty, but we gotta find out.
That is
A little bit.
some catcher's gear.
1, 2 leg protectors, chest protectors. It's not really anything good, right?
I'm not sure.
It's pretty gnarly. It's used to be muddy. I'm gonna go into the scrap metal place. It's got a lot of scrap metal in this slot here. Okay. Wow. That's just a straight up bunch of junk. I don't understand why they would store all this. There's parts to a Dyson right there, I think. Big old stove, gas stove. Well, it cost me $1, so it's not like I'm losing tons of money. It's just still hoping for something better. Golf balls and dirty towels. Here's something, a little hedger, but the fact it's in here makes me think maybe it doesn't work. And he's just gonna scrap it. It feels like scrap in here. Oh, look, more water bottles. So funny. Okay. There's another big box in here. There's gonna be some kind of chandelier right here. It looks like scrap. It's all wires and metal. I think it's scrap. I mean, there's just a random piece of metal on here. Why in the crate? It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. All right, that's a bust. Fail. Okay, here's what we got. Here's what we're left with. We took all that stuff out. And what we have left in here is a little bit better stuff, meaning like the chop saw and some of the aluminum drink bottles, water bottles. And then we have a lot of metal scrap. And then the large items like the dolly and the shelves, the pallet jack that I don't want to bring to market. So not too bad, right, Tyler?
Yeah, not bad.
Tyler works fast, so we got that done with that pretty fast. Now the next stage. All right, now let's take a look at this piece right here. I speculated that it might be a light, and yes, that is what it is. I know some of you have already guessed what it is correctly. Such an interesting piece. I've never found anything like this. And because this is definitely heavy duty. This thing weighs in 2 plugs. Pretty good sized cable. I mean, it's got fuses built into it. Yeah, this is not for playing around. This is some serious stuff right here. Probably inside a club or a bar or something industrial, commercial level, right? Well, let's plug it in and show you how this works. There's 1 and a 2. And then let's hit the juice. You ready? Oh, how cool is that? It does make a little bit of a racket though. Probably needs to be lubed up. It's not exactly super fluid. I think it does need a little oil. But how cool, right? Yes. Ooh, check it out with the lights out. Oh man, that is so cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. I got a party room. Yeah, baby. Can't see it right now, but there are little brackets down here. I think this is meant for mounting to the ceiling or potentially to the ceiling. So maybe when it hangs, it won't get so rough. It'll be a smoother ride. I don't know. Pretty neat though. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this locker. I know it looked like there's a lot more stuff in there to get through. There kind of was, but what I kind of just resigned myself to was I was going to stop filming because it just wasn't that interesting, and there was a lot. And I was going to pick the camera back up when we found something interesting. We really didn't. We either found trash, metal recycling, or flea market stuff. There really wasn't anything higher end unless we found more coffee cups. We have a lot of coffee cups. But anyways, yeah, and then plus the conditions in that unit surprisingly were difficult. And I say surprising because I wasn't even thinking about it at the time, but it started to wear on me. It was really dark in there, which made filming tough, and it was really tight. The hallway was narrow. The stuff was stacked to the top, so it just never felt like I was able to clear a space, really to get ahead of it. I was always dragging stuff out and dragging stuff back and climbing over stuff, tripping over stuff, knocking it over. It was cumbersome to work in the tight quarters. So anyways, so me and Tyler just busted it and knocked it out pretty quick. And we made it all go away. Actually, it took the next day also. I was there for 2 days. The next day, we finished up and took everything to the metal recycling. I was surprised at how much we got. We got just a little over $100. I think it was 103. I lost the receipt somehow, but I was going to show you how the metals broke out. But the aluminum was the real surprise. We had a fair amount of aluminum, and that added up really well. That's why we hit that high number. And the 100 is not a high number, but I was thinking we weren't even due 50. And so we did well more, and I thought partially because the price of scrap has gone up. We had very little copper, but the copper did really well, and we separated everything, so we had wires and cords and stuff. So $103, hey, it's not bad. It wasn't far from the unit, so we didn't have to travel far, and definitely makes it worthwhile, right? So here's a couple of stories on the items though. If you remember the shelves that we found, I was going to sell those. They sell very well, but my mom wanted shelves, but she wants them with the wheels on them. We found only one with wheels, and it was really rusted, so I gave that away. But I asked her, hey, do you want these shelves? They're nice shelves, and they're definitely strong, but there's no wheels. But if you want them, we can swap you out with wheels when I find them. And she says, yeah, I'll take them, because she's working on her garage, getting it cleaned up, getting it organized. So we brought those over, delivered them to her, and then the pallet jack, I know that's between $100 and $200. Turns out the wheels on it were really like messed up. Not messed up, but they were like, there's chunks taken out of the plastic, so when it rolls on a flat surface, it goes cha-chunk, 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 cha-chunk. The wheels maybe need to be replacing on the front. It was a heavy duty pallet jack, and I listed it for $150, and it sat on Facebook for 4, 5, 6 days. Nothing, not one inquiry. So when I finally got a message and they said, will you take $100? I said, yes, as long as you come get it now. Of course, by the time they came and got it, I got 4 other messages saying, is this available? And it's like, man, I could have got 150, I'm sure of it. But anyways, got $100 for that. And the tools wound up doing really, really well at the market. Okay, so no surprise there. Tools always do good at the flea market, but that was the hot seller. And there's a fair amount of tools there, and we did sell those. The cart, I forget what that's called. Some of you told me what those are called. The skinny carts are used in grocery stores. I think it's called a U-boat. No, maybe that's wrong. I forget. But anyways, that's a nice little cart, and I actually still have that because I'm still not sure if I want to give it up, but I think I need to give it up. I have too much stuff, but it sure is nice, that narrow frame on it, because you can slide it between, items and tuck stuff away in a tight spot, but I probably don't need it. I'll probably sell it, and I think that's worth about $100. We have not sold any of the coffee cups. My research showed that the coffee cups are worth about $16 each, some less, some more. The coffee makers, the instant coffee makers, those are worth a little more. The little French press ones, those are worth a little bit more, but a lot of them too, the pieces are scattered, so we're gonna have to match those up. I think that's gonna be a project for my girls, maybe during spring break, and they can match them up. And I mentioned this in a live recently. I think what we're going to do with those is bring them to a better flea market, not Stockton, because I don't think they'll appreciate it there. I'll bring it to a better market and try to get, I don't know, $5 each, $4 each, $3 each, 2 for $5. I don't really know, but we have literally hundreds of them, and those are now in my storage locker waiting for the right market to bring them to. So I've sold $600 so far, like those are actual sales. And out of pocket, we have $200 because I do pay Tyler to help me. And then we did have dump fees because we had a lot of garbage in there. The $600 does include the $100 in metal too. So maybe we actually sold $500. And then we had $200 in cost. So overall, we've profited $400 on this locker. It's not bad. But I have all the coffee cups and I have that big cart. Okay, so we do have a few items still to sell, and I do think the coffee mugs probably will bring us, well, geez, even at $3 each, if we have 200 to 300, we're talking $600 to $900. So that will add up quick. But let's just go on the low side and just say $500 for all those coffee mugs. We're gonna have some profit there too. So if we come out of this thing with $1,000 in profit, I'll be very happy. But of course, I was hoping for a lot more based on the volume of stuff. But this is the game. This is the business. We take chances, and most of the time they're like this. Disappointments, right? So anyways, but I'll buy it again for $1. Absolutely, every time we'll buy that for $1. Probably. It did take 3 or 4 days of work, so it's no joke there. That does take me away from other stuff that I need to do, but I would take the chance for $1, let's put it that much. But that particular unit, I'd rather buy another one for $100 that, you know, is better and more profitable, or even $1,000. It's not about how much it costs, it matters how much it returns. And in this case, it was all right. It was all right. So anyways, thanks guys for watching this little series we had. It's a short one. It wasn't a great locker. I'll have the next one out. We'll show you a preview in a second. That's another unit that we bought for just $1. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't say that enough. I know I show a little banner on there, a little animation, but like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm and helps us get the promotion we need to get our videos out to more people. All right, we really appreciate it. Okay, the next video will be out soon. But until then, good luck to you. God bless you. And we'll see you next time here on Locker Nuts. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Ooh. Wait a second. This looks way worse than I remembered it. What did I like about it? Gosh, I do not remember it being this junky.